In today's instalment, we'll be looking at LPD433. I'll talk to you briefly about the band first, and then we'll look at some really cool Midland radios made for that band. LPD433, the LPD standing for low power device, and the 433 referring to 433 MHz, is a UHF allocation which allows license-free communication devices to operate in certain regions. The frequencies sit between 433.075 and 434.775 MHz across 69 channels, and operation is limited to CEPT countries. The frequencies used are interesting in that they're in the middle of the 70cm amateur band, which is currently also shared with the Ministry of Defence. Channels 1 to 14 are the UK amateur repeater outputs, and channels 62 to 69 are UK amateur repeater inputs. However, it's highly unlikely that somebody using LPD433 would interfere with a repeater or licensed amateur. In fact, I've never heard anybody using LPD433 in my area in all the years I've been on the radio. LPD handheld radios are allowed for license-free voice communications in most of Europe using analog FM. In some countries, LPD devices may only be used with an integral and non-removable antenna with a maximum legal power of 10 milliwatts. Voice communication in the LPD band was introduced to minimise congestion on what was the original 8 PMR446 channels, but with 10 milliwatts of output power, LPD doesn't quite have the advantage over PMR446. And it's worth noting that LPD is also used in vehicle keyless entry devices, garage or gate openers, and some outdoor home weather stations. So now let's look closer at these Midland LPD433 handsets. They're built in the style of old mobile phones, but they're actually really well made and quite weighty. They have a speaker and backlit display, and under the fold-down cover is the keypad for controlling things such as channel or frequency display, CTCSS, volume and channel select. Operation is really simple, and these are the first radios I've seen which you can actually hold to your ear. The speaker acts like a phone speaker when the front cover is open and doesn't function as a loudspeaker. This could be a disadvantage depending on what you're using them for, but I guess when these came out they would have looked like a normal mobile phone to anyone passing by. If you close the front cover, the radios operate in loudspeaker mode like a conventional two-way radio. They have a side-mounted PTT and monitor button for trying to hear weaker signals, and despite the really low output power, it's possible to make longer range contacts under lift conditions, which would be really interesting to try next time there's a lift on the band.
Okay, this is a test of the Midland Allen 434 LPD device on 433.4. Obviously we're in the middle of the 70cm band, but we're not actually using 70cm, we're using the LPD band license free, so a call sign isn't needed. At the moment I'm talking directly into the radio with the front cover open. If we close it, I'm not sure if that makes much, if any difference, we'll soon find out. And that is the front cover open again. So that is an audio test of the Midland Allen 434.
So that is LPD433, a license-free allocation that's shared with radio amateurs and the Ministry of Defence.